Hello everybody, so welcome back to another vlog post. I have this package that came from Korea a while back. Bottom box is the BakuGear set. So little history, the Bakugan in Japan and Southeast Asia were released by Takara TOMY. But this is the Korean version. So Korean version is different from the Japanese version, which was released in Japan and part of Southeast Asia. This is the Korean version, which is slightly different because everything is in Korean. So you can see here, so this is from Armor Alliance. Armor Alliance, they only released the first 6 sets. So this, it says here Bakugan BakuGear, but it's not really BakuGear because you see the English words is BakuGear, but the Korean words actually say BakuGear. These I believe are all the 6 in the set. So that was the only ones that were released for Armor Alliance. And this is something called Takji. Takji is a traditional Korean game which was actually featured in Squid Games if you watch the show. I only watched the parts of it, so I can't really tell what happened in that part. But Takji is a game traditionally that is made using paper, like origami, to form a square. So how it's played is that the 2 players will have their own Takji. So the first side puts his on the floor. His opponent will then take his own Takji and throw it to try to flip it. I'll show a clip here. So this shows how it's being played. So the one player puts his Takji on the ground, the other player will then take his own Takji and try to flip it by hitting it. So it continues until one side manages to flip it. So the penalty will be usually to keep both Takji. So there are 2 types of Takji. One is the original folded version using paper, and the other version is a rubberized version. So this is the rubber version. After doing some investigation, yeah, this is the Bakugan rubber version, only released in Korea. So I'm quite interested to see what's inside. So without further ado, let's just open this box up and have a look at the Takji. So first of all, let me take a look at the box. I mean, this is the actual box that they shipped the Bakugan in. So let's just take some time to look at this. Let me shift the camera. Okay, let's just have a look at the box because it's not very often I can get a look at the original box. So you can see it's Bakugan BakuGear 80551, probably the serial number. BakuGear, 6 kinds of assortment. So it's imported by this company called Mimi World. I think it's quite famous in Korea. I'm not too sure. So total there are 8 pieces in this box. You can see this is the serial number if you want to search the shipping logs. 80551 MW9002. Made in China, this is the serial number. Same thing here. Serial number is the same. See the weight. Yep. So the rest is the same. The top basically says the same thing as well. 8 pieces. Nothing much. The stamp from China. You can see that it's actually imported by this company, Shaoguan Early Light International Company. It's quite interesting to see all this information because it's something that you rarely see. The cardboard is throwing off my white balance quite a bit. Okay, anyway, so let's open it up, see how they look like. Okay, so there should be 6 boxes inside. Yes, let me bring it down and look at it one by one. Okay, let's look at the first piece. Yeah, so this is Darkest Hellcore. Oh, they continued the numbers after the Battle Planner one. For Korea, it was a little bit different from Japan, although they tried to stay more or less the same number, but there were some changes in the pattern because Japan had actually 3 sets of cards following the English version. There were the 3 sets of cards, so they took out the 3 sets of cards in the Korean version and they shifted around some of the Bakugan. Yeah, anyway, they followed the number. I believe the last one was, yeah, so the last number was actually 43. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, yes. So this is the last one. Yeah, so this is Darkest Hellcore, Ultra version. The toy itself I think shouldn't have a difference, but I'm interested to see the card. I'll do individual unboxings with this, plus comparison with the original version later on. But it's a very different feel, because you can see the whole packaging is red, very red. It's using the Takara TOMY cores as well. Yeah, the backs will look like this, so it's basically very different. Okay, the back looks like this. It looks very different. What does the top say? Oh, this is the Never address and YouTube. So telling you how to find, look out for this information. Yeah, so this is Darkest Hellcore Ultra, number 49. Okay, so put it here. Next we have Darkest Nihilus, 48. I would think that the toys are exactly the same. It's just the packaging and the cards will be different because the cards will have the specialized Korean cards. So Mimi World is actually the importer, I believe. specifically mainly for Mimi World, since there's a Mimi World logo right here. Okay. 48. Number 47, Pegatrix Ultra. Back, yeah, very cool. 46, Trox Ultra. The back. Okay. Number 45, this is Hydra's Ultra. Wings of Aquas. I don't remember the rest of the names, but I remember this is Wings of Aquas. Okay, the back. And the last piece we have number 44, yes. So this follows after the Battle Planet numbers. The Battle Planet numbers ended at 43, so Armor Alliance started with 44. Dragonoid. Okay, so these are the Korean versions of the BakuGear set. So, then this. Yes, so this is the Takji, rubber Takji. Okay, so this is the front, side. The side looks very nice. Anybody who wants to have a go at translating this can do so. So there's at least 4 different patterns, or is it only 4 different patterns? The bottom looks like this. So there are a total of 12 pieces inside, 1001. Okay, so let's open it up. Let's take a look. Oh, so it comes in boxes like these. Oh, it's cool. Yeah, it's much bigger than I expected. Yeah, it looks really cool. The 2 boxes. Looking at the size of this, the Takji is much bigger than I anticipated. Oh, the back. Yeah, so there are only 4 different types. The top, same serial number, same barcode. Okay. Wow, it's hard. It's really hard. So there's nothing else inside. It's blank. Who is this? Oh, Hydra's. I couldn't really recognize it. It's Hydra's. Oh, it's really hard, heavy. It's not very well made. You can see it's not really a nice circle. Yeah, but it's interesting. Wow. Hydra's. Oh, Hydra's again. Also, there are multiple different types depending on what material is used. Level 85. Hydorus. Oh, is this the name? Hydra's? Level 85. How about this? Level 85. Maybe it's a serial number. Okay, let me take this out. Yeah, let's see what else we have. Dragonoid, green version. Pegatrix. So far the blue versions only came out with this green pattern. Red versions came out with this gold pattern. Is it standard? Oh, translucent. Hydra's. So this seems to be the transparent, this seems to be the opaque. Oh, it's also opaque. So it's random. It's really random. Trox. Purple color Trox. Level 85. Trox. Why is it always level 85? Is that the company name? Level 85. Level 90. Dragonoid. Next. Oh, Pegatrix. So far there's been no repeat yet, which is pretty good. I thought I'll have a lot of repeats by now. Dragonoid. Oh, it's a different color. It's a gold color. Cool. Oh, black. Also Dragonoid. Yeah, the printings are the same. It's just different material. Black Hydra's. 2 more to go. I have Trox. Gold Trox. Last piece. Pegatrix. I wonder do people actually collect these. She's really quite big. So gold I have 3, purplish translucent I have 1, this light blue I have 2, black I have 2, dark gold and translucent green. So I have no repeats, which is very good. So in the box I didn't get any repeats at all. How am I supposed to flip this? It's so big. So basically the rule is, as you watched from the previous video, you're supposed to take one piece, put on the ground and just I don't see how you're going to flip it. I think you need an extreme amount of force to flip this. And it's heavy. It's pretty heavy. Okay, so this has been my vlog post for today. So these are the 6 BakuGear sets that were released for Armor Alliance in Korea. The only official ones that were released for Armor Alliance. Basically it was discontinued after that for Takara TOMY. Takara TOMY stopped releasing Bakugan after these 6 particular pieces in Japan as well. And also I unboxed the Bakugan version of Takji, which is actually quite an interesting product. Because as a non-Korean, I don't really know what these are prior to opening of this. I went to do some research and it was actually in Squid Games. It's quite interesting. I was much bigger than I expected. I don't know how I'm gonna flip it. Okay, anyway, this has been my vlog post for the day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content, please click the like button and subscribe. See you next video. Thanks. Bye.